What is going on, guys? EXP here, and welcome to my Daylight review. If you guys want to see any gameplay from this game, I did a complete walkthrough of it, and I will leave the link to the playlist in the description down below. But let's continue. This review is going to be broken down into 5 different sections: gameplay, graphics, sound, lifespan, and innovation, with a final score at the end. So first we have gameplay. This is a survival horror game where you play as a woman named Sarah, and you wake up in an abandoned hospital with no idea of what is going on, and a strange voice that guides you along your journey. The only things you have access to are glow sticks, flares, and your cell phone, which acts as a map and a flashlight. Glow sticks show strange markings on objects that can be useful to you, like a desk that may be hiding another glow stick or flare, while flares are the only defense you have other than running. When you light a flare, any shadow people around you burst into flames, but flares are also hard to come by and can only hold 4 of them. The game also randomly generates the areas in the game, so every time you play through it, it is a unique experience. There are a few different sections in the game that are blocked off by the Seal of Shadows that can only be unlocked by a sigil or an item of some kind of significance from the hospital's past. So only by learning the history of what horrible things happened at this hospital can you advance in the game. And that is pretty much the whole game is a search for answers. Why you were here, what happened, why is this happening, and it's actually a very interesting story. Next up we have graphics. The graphics in this game are actually surprisingly good, while at the same time sometimes furniture looks like it's made of Lego blocks, but for the most part the game is beautiful. It definitely has a very eerie feeling to it, and I love that while you're walking through these halls, you just feel like you should not go any further, and the graphics are a huge part of that. It just immerses you into its creepy world with great graphics. But of course, in any kind of horror game or movie or anything like that, the sound is very important, and it was done in a fantastic way. You hear every little thing that happens around you, and it is definitely creepy. It sounds like you are actually there, and it does not go overboard with anything. All the sounds are just right, and if you just stop in the middle of the game and listen, it will freak you out. The sound just makes you want to check behind you all the time, no matter where you are. You feel like something is following you through the whole game, and it is definitely creepy. Let's move on to lifespan. This game took me only about an hour and a half to beat in one gaming session. I did expect a longer story, but then again the game is only $10 on Steam, and everything else about the game other than its length is absolutely amazing. But with the randomly generating world, it can be replayed without it being the exact same thing. But also the story, while good, is not the kind of story that is going to be entertaining twice. But with everything else being different other than certain rooms, I could see myself playing it twice or maybe 3 times if I got bored and felt like being scared. I think for $10, this is a horror game that is hard to beat. So finally, we have innovation. What separates this game from all the others? And this game is very unique. It is not just another cookie cutter survival horror. I think 2 of the biggest things about this game that separate it from the others is 1, the randomly generating level, and 2, the use of glow stick and flares. The feeling that you get when you use your last flare is just absolute helplessness, and it makes the game so much worse knowing that you don't have anything to protect yourself, and will have you running around trying to find anything that is holding a flare, like a desk or an emergency supply box or just anything. So that brings us to the end of the review, and I'm going to give this game a 7.9 out of 10. I didn't feel like it deserved an 8, and I didn't feel like it deserved a 7 or a 7.5, so we went with a 7.9. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Again, make sure to check out my walkthrough using the link down below, and let me know what you guys think of this game. Do you agree with my score? Do you disagree with my score? Let me know, and make sure to leave this video a like. It really helps me out. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.